Alright, so this is Timothée Chalamet, and here he is in wardrobe in the new movie A Complete Unknown. And he plays Bob Dylan. And this is Bob Dylan, who also plays Bob Dylan. And here he is as another version of Bob Dylan. And this is the essence of Bob Dylan's career, like perpetual reinvention, communicating different things through different eras, different big ideas. So when Bob Dylan arrives in Greenwich Village in the early 1960s, he is shot right in the middle of a folk art scene. And as a capital F folk singer, he has to embody a certain aesthetic. And the visual language of that means a certain blue-collar worker aesthetic. So we're talking work shirts, corduroy jackets, scuffed jeans, clothes that mirrored the working class. And these were also the garments of Woody Guthrie, Pete Seeger, folk music icons that Bob Dylan idolized. So this working class uniform of like denim, flannel becomes very useful as a way to communicate. Like this is visual shorthand to tell an audience that this art, these stories comes from you. It comes from a working class perspective, although it won't last for very long. Because in the mid-1960s, Dylan's music begins to shift, and his wardrobe signals an ambition to break free of the constraints of the folk movement. And the blue-collar uniform gives way to something a little bit sharper, a little bit bolder. The oversized workwear silhouettes become a bit more tailored. Dark sunglasses, a unique hairstyle. All of these things bubble up to the Newport Folk Festival in 1965, where he shows up on stage, the closing act, electric guitar, leather jacket, announcing a new phase of his career, communicating that he is a new artist that is unafraid to take risks, unafraid to go in a new direction. What stands out to me because of what I do, the way the costume designer Ariane Phillips communicates this time of Dylan's life as he travels from one era to the next is masterful work. All those small decisions like the music leads into the silhouette, leads into the fabric choice, and all these decisions help communicate the larger idea. And the lesson to be learned might be, how do I use fashion as an extension of what I want to say about myself to the world? By the time you see this, it'll be out in cinemas now. A Complete Unknown, a film by James Mangold, costume designer Ariane Phillips. Take a look at the costumes. Let me know what you think.